Hello everyone, welcome. I don't know why I can't stream on Twitch simultaneously. I used to do it, no problems. I did it in the morning, but I can't do it now, which is weird. Or maybe it's not at Twitch, maybe it's Restream, the platform that I used to stream on both. Not really showing here, so yeah. Sadly, no stream on Twitch today, so yeah. Let me log into the game quickly. Here we go. So there we go. The most famous team. I'm gonna do Vortex now. So we'll see good Vortex teams, hopefully. Let's start. Yeah, looks like Restream is not working right now. Because I have an event that should start, but it's not starting. So only YouTube. So yeah. Okay, yes, you can see the game. Good. Okay, so Vortex team. My first team that I created obviously is a Rook team because we want to see how good the teams perform compared to the Rook team, and the Rook team can do 400 million on level 1. Okay, so this is our benchmark basically. We are trying to beat this team. And I want to try Ice Blast team as well. Very generic one, nothing outstanding here. I'm using Garfen. We could use Bladin and we could use Zarlog as well, but I want to see how much damage this team can do. Nothing new here. An old team, but I want to compare it and I want to start adding the new heroes, the new Ice Blast heroes, and see how they're doing. So let's try this. I'll go over the equipment just after this. So yeah, thankfully we got the 10 speed and we can run it because the team will survive 20 minutes. That's what I'm expecting. This team should survive 20 minutes. There is not enough damage with these 2 healers. Well, 2 supports, 1 shielder, 1 healer. So yeah, thankfully we got this. So this will be much more pleasant when it comes to testing because we can test 10 times more basically. Hi Gigi, welcome. My Ice Blast team is dead, no Felocia Fenja. Well, there are new heroes as well. Don't forget that Estella got buffed quite significantly. I think Estella will do better than Fenja. Yeah, the 10 speed is live server. When it comes to testing, it's huge. Especially on these lower levels, okay? Because we can't really test how much damage we take, okay? But we can see how much the team can do in 20 minutes. So obviously Rook is stronger the longer the fight goes. And he's done 400 million in 20 minutes. Yeah, so still doing double of the Ice Blast damage. Okay, I'm going to save this and we'll try again. I'm gonna save it so I remember to do it, because next time we'll have a new... We can do challenge 2 now, but we don't need to. We will only test on level 1 until we get to level 4, really, because there's no difference here, right? And we're not gonna get any of the bonuses, so that's also good. But I save so we can unlock this ranking tomorrow. So yeah, let's try new teams now. So that was 240 million, I believe. Yes, that's the plan, GG. That's why I started with Ice Blast. Okay, this is the benchmark. This is the team that will do highest damage. And I'm using a new hero as well, just to test it. And obviously this is a new thing. This is the old thing, and now we're gonna do a new thing, okay? So we were using Garfin here. We're gonna replace Garfin and we're gonna put in Mero, okay? So we will see how much damage he can do. And I could have used roots on Garfin. I think the roots are better than this artifact, but I wanted to keep this same. And as you can see, equipment wise, it will be very similar. This is why I also had more crit rate on Garfin. Remember, this is a test server and my runes are nowhere close to the ideal, but I am not going to spend time farming good runes. The other issue is I only have one crit damage glove. That is terrible for testing purposes, really terrible, because that means I really have to use the crit rate one. So as you can see, that was quick change, and this is why I prepared that beforehand. So we can delete this and save that one and just change the timings. So I'm going with very basic timings. We don't need to worry about the team dying. So that's what we do here. Okay, and again 11.7 at 20 we do 12.5 and 12.5. Okay, very basic, nothing really changing, and let's play it. It's weird that I need to control only one chat. It's super weird, by the way. So pipe guy ramps up little bit like Tonalen. Yes. Couldn't really see how long it took to get 5 marks. It's very quick. It's very quick for him to get 5 marks. Especially when he's got a lot of crystals, and with Shina we know he's going to have a lot of crystals. I need to check his ultimate. It looks like he can cast it way quicker than Beldel. They're not going to make Season 4 like Season 1 at the moment, and they're not nerfing Rook. They are happy with how Rook is. He's 16 seconds. Yeah, so we need to adjust this timing. I didn't look at it, but 243 million. So basically the same amount of damage we do with Garfin. So yeah, I didn't look at his ultimate. So it is 16 seconds, isn't it? Yeah, so he's like Garfin, so we just want to control this first one. And then just let him roam. Let's see if that's going to change anything. Obviously, I'm not trying different artifacts and sets at the moment. That will be a totally different test. Oh, Garfin is an amazing epic hero. She's totally legendary level. She's just epic so we can get her easier. But she always been like that. If I didn't put the Beldel's artifact on Beldel, Garfin will probably be very similar when it comes to the damage. What makes Garfin strong is her artifact. Without it, she's not as strong. And as you can see, we can get the 5 stacks really quickly. Yeah, I don't have the equipment. That's what's keeping me, you know. It's terrible. But it is what it is. I will need to test tomorrow. Why my restream didn't work, really? Is it Twitch? I think it's Twitch because YouTube works, right? If I go to YouTube, it works. It's just Twitch that doesn't work. Yeah, the speed up is a dream, I agree. So look at this. That is going to be a way bigger, I think, damage overall. So 240 previously, let's see. Yes. Finally, I can test whatever you want, guys. It's not gonna take too much time. But yeah, we can see on average, if we let him go on auto or if we keep him following the team, it's 240 million. A little bit more now because we got this extra 4 million. But I know it's all RNG at this point. So 247. So it's 150 million damage behind Rook. Okay, so 247 with this fellow, which is better than with Garfin. But now let's kick Baldel, okay? Let's kick Baldel. We don't need Baldel in this team. We're gonna put Garfin in. So this is for those of us who don't have an exclusive hero. And I know there's quite a lot. I don't, for example. So I go for Ice Blast and we put Garfin here, okay? Now, the issue is we lost good aura, okay? So that alone takes a lot of the damage we can deal. Gonna use the Enlightenment one, sadly. And I'm going to use Ravatri's Root on her, because we know it works well, okay? There's another artifact, but I will do the artifact tests once we set up the teams, and we are able... We'll play around with different artifacts, okay? Oh, why? What's happening? Why is it like a mix? Okay, so she doesn't need more crit rate. She doesn't need more crit rate than 80%, but I don't really have good runes. And other things as well. So yeah, let's maybe take a look. No, she doesn't need it. I totally forgot about it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and just quick update here, 11.7, 20, 20, 20, and they will go automatically. So if they go automatically, if they go randomly, they're not really gonna do that. So we can basically just do this. And just roll with it. You have enough essence to level up, yeah. So with this team, it will be good if we had actually 2 Witches Remain appliers, you know? Because we have our damage dealers on auto, and we have Sheena on auto. So if we could add a support that can apply the new Witches Remain, that could be Fenja, really. But no, she applies control with her ultimate. So someone else. Someone from Necrosis, maybe. But yeah, it's not that easy to pull off. Yeah, Rook is at 400 million. Hi CJ, welcome. So Rook is still the GOAT, 400 million. Baldel, 240. Sadly, this is way below. we're looking at like 150 million, maybe. But he's not far away from Garfin, let's be honest. But I'll try Bledin as well, okay? So I'll put in Bledin. And we'll see if Bledin and Garfin, basically, my standard combo can outdamage this one. Because if we put Bledin, we can... No, we can't. Well, we can play with Crown. We can play 2 witches remain and make Garfin just the OP hero she is, right? Yeah, there's a new Witches Remain artifact as well. Something similar, but quite harder to pull, but gives you a better chance of applying defense down. Yeah, so 148 million, that is way lower than the Beldel's damage, obviously. So 148. But we're losing an aura. Okay, we're getting Enlightenment aura, which doesn't really help us, like, at all. But what happens when we time them, okay? So obviously they're out of sync, and I don't think we should, really. I don't think we should time them. The timing will not help us at all. So let's try this team. But we're gonna put in Bledin instead of the new guy. So if we go Ice Blast, and we'll put in Bledin. Or no, not even Bledin, let's put her in. Because she's got solid aura, yeah. Sorry, I replaced him, didn't I? Yeah. I got that crit rate, but let it be. Obviously, the equipment I got here is terrible compared to what I can have, what we get at this time when it comes to the end game. So yeah, let's do this. Yeah, we're gonna time him now. So 20, 20, 20, 20, 11.7, 12 and a half, 14 and a half, 21 and a half, 12. I tried to go to Twitch because I was supposed to do a giveaway on Twitch, but I couldn't stream on it. So I went to YouTube. I tried to do, you know, the multi-stream that I always do, and I couldn't connect to the server. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. So I'll try that. I'll try to get that fixed by tomorrow. I did stream on Twitch in the morning though, and there were no issues. So I don't know what's happening. What happened basically. No, the new epic is scrolled. She's on 1220 rotation, so she's definitely scrolled. Oh, look at that, she's keeping up with Garfin. Now let's double check. Yeah, she's scrolled. And I think if I change the artifacts, if I put Ravatrix roots on the other epic, she would outdamage Garfin. Yeah, her ultimate is AoE as well, isn't it? So maybe this will allow us to build an AoE based Ice Blast team. So we will have Sadik, who does AoE damage as well. We'll have Sheena, who does AoE damage with her ultimate. And we'll have the new hero. So, you know, that gives us a possibility of running Ice Blast team that is not too bad against AoE targets. It's not useless, it's just the epics are really good, okay? That's the difference. Ice Blast have really good epic heroes. Oh yeah, remember, I'm using the same equipment for everyone, okay? I'm not changing the equipment, and that's another thing that we will get to eventually. But I don't want to min-max right now. I want to test different teams and see the difference, because if the difference is over 100 million, that is not an issue of the equipment. Okay, that's the thing. But if the difference is minimal, then we can try min-maxing, but there's so much ground to cover. There's so many teams I want to test. I'm not going to min-max on a test server. I can give you like an approximate of what these teams can do, and you can min-max on global once you get equipment, because I don't have equipment to min-max on a test server. I only got few pieces of each equipment, and you know, farming equipment on a test server is pointless. Because what I'm doing now will only be valid for a week. Once we get them on a test server, on main server, we'll be able to test them ourselves in our environment, basically, with what we have. Okay, so 154 million. So we did more damage than with the legendary hero. Obviously, to get the proper damage, we'll need to run it like 10 times, but I don't want to do it during the stream. I'll do it like off stream where you guys are not around, and I got other things to do. But what I wanted to see is as well, just replace these artifacts and see if this is going to make her outdamage Girlfriend, because that's interesting. If it does, then she is on par with Girlfriend, and that would be amazing because we'll have two really good Ice Blast heroes that are cheap to get. Ha! But look at that, she outdamages Girlfriend. Just the right artifacts. Ravatrix roots are so powerful, but I'm gonna show you something, okay? I'm gonna show you power of the artifacts and why I think the Ice Blast artifact is not so good. At least I hope it's gonna work. Saving to pull a Rook. Yeah, well, there will be this exclusive banner eventually with the Oak Blossom, so everyone will have chance to get Rook. But I didn't play Rook with, what's his name? Snarl, because I didn't need to. Yes, go you. Everyone's welcome for it. Sweet Oak Festival. Yeah, so she's definitely viable. She's really good. She's on the same level as Garfin, really. But I want to show you something, and I hope it will work. So let me just take a screenshot of this, because it's quite interesting. So now we have two very good Ice Blast heroes, okay? Let's rewind it, and let's go back to this team, okay? So in this team, I've been using this artifact, okay? And it grants me attack and attack percentage. I don't like that. I don't like the stats. So I want to try a new, I think, OP artifact, this one. Okay, so if I go with this artifact, that gives me crit damage, by the way. Crit damage, and I can remove this crit rate. Sadly, I don't have good crit damage gloves, right? So that's terrible for me, but let's try this maybe. Okay, let's try something like that and pray for good rolls. Terrible rolls. But let's try with it, okay? So with this artifact, I should be able to get an extra 45% crit rate. So that will get me over. And an extra, 10% crit rate. So that will get me to 84 crit rate. And I'll get 45% extra crit damage. Okay, so 84 is solid. That's good. We don't have good aura now. Okay, so the team damage might not be the highest. Well, let's try it. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. If you're looking for exclusive heroes, if you're looking for damage rather than supports, go for it. Definitely. That's what I've been considering as well. But I've played these heroes and I like them. I like the new heroes. Yeah, the Archmedius, we can do that. You need to pull or you'll be crazy. How much dice did you save up? Only 100. Okay, yeah, so I think the Oak Festival one will be better for you, because for this banner to be worthwhile, you need at least 200, 300. Hi, Blue Laguna, how are you? I don't know why your name is Blue Laguna. Hi, Ricky, welcome. Yeah, no info about the Oak Festival yet, guys. And I'm waiting for it myself. I got around 300 as well. I can't do it on Twitch today. I don't know why. When I try to do multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube, it says connection to the server failed. So I decided to stream on YouTube. So it means like I can't connect to Twitch or something, but I'll try multi-stream tomorrow. Yes, there are a few good, very good heroes, and quite interestingly, an epic one, Ricky. So yeah, as you can see with this artifact, we increased the damage by 7 million. So this artifact is really powerful. But we can do that here as well with Miro. But the hero that I'm talking about, Ricky, is her Naia. Naia is an amazing hero. She's on par with Garfin when it comes to damage. So both of them do very similar damage. It all depends who's got the roots. The hero that got the roots will outdamage the other hero, okay? So I'm going to replace this artifact that we had here with that one that I just showed you, which is this one. Okay, so we're gonna have too much crit rate. So sadly, I don't have crit damage gloves. If I had crit damage gloves, he would be better off, okay? Because he will have way more crit damage there. So let's do that. We're gonna use this aura and let's roll. That artifact, yeah, this artifact is quite powerful. Hold on. I'll make a separate video about this artifact. So it's Poison of the Swamp. This artifact gives you a basic attack and crit damage, 80% crit damage. This is huge. These stats alone are way better than most artifacts. And when he receives any kind of healing, he will get additionally 10% crit rate and 15% crit damage that stacks up to 3 times, so 45% extra crit damage when he receives healing. And we have Fenja here healing quite often. Obviously with Fur buff, this artifact is even better, but we have Horn already. Oh, I wonder if we can keep this up. So you can see that the crit boost, stacks as well to 45%. Oh, wow. Oh, hold on, guys. I don't think we can do that. The game will not keep up if we do this. Don't do that at home. So the crit actually stacks as well. I was expecting only... Oh, is it crit boost as a crit damage? I think it's crit damage. Oh no, I can't close it now. Don't do this at home. Yeah, so it's crit boost as a crit damage boost. It's not a crit. No, it's 45% crit damage. Oh yeah, yes, exactly. 125% crit damage, yeah. In total, you got 80 from... the base stats and 45 from the text description. Yeah, that's right. And as you can see, we got that stacked, and it's stacked constantly, okay? So if I slow it down to 2, we will see that this buff is not disappearing, okay? It's constantly there, and it's just amazing. You just have unbeaten. Yeah, but they removed that, so this equipment is not available now. Also, he might be better with a different set, okay? He might be better with a different equipment. At the moment, I'm using the same equipment I've been using for everyone, which is the one that gives us crit rate and attack and gives us a damage boost, damage increased based on the difference on crit damage between us and the target. So the boss has 0 crit damage, or at least he's got 0 crit rate, because the boss never does crit damage, okay? So we constantly should have this boost of damage. However, there's also a set that increases the damage done when we do ultimate, and he's got 16-second ultimate upkeep as well, so cooldown. So he's like Garfin, right? We could probably pop him and enjoy the show basically with this as well. That would be like 20% damage increase, so it's good. Yeah, I think we'll be still at 240 million. I think it didn't make too much of a difference because most of the damage is still coming from Beldel. Any heroes that stood out? Some of the heroes are amazing. I mean, amazing when it comes to the mechanics. The new exclusive, the Tiger, the King of the Tigers, is just cool. But I didn't test damage-wise and anything. I saw the Rampage Vortex. Yeah, it's new. I want to see what rewards we'll get. The rewards will be weekly instead of daily, so yeah. It's an interesting thing. I mean, it's not much when it comes to the changes. It's not what people would expect, but it's something, and you know, hopefully season 5 will be the game changer, but we've been saying that through season 3 basically, and we were hoping season 4 will be different. It's not, but it's not terrible. We got few quality of life changes, and hopefully we will receive season 1 quality of life changes soon as well. They implemented them during season 1 for few players, so I don't see the reason why it should not be implemented during season 4 for us, right? Is the boss capped at 999 stacks? Yeah, he doesn't go over 999 stacks. $251, so yeah, there we go, a little bit of damage increase, okay? It's not much, but it is something. So 251 compared to previously 247, okay? We can try it with Garfin as well, because she's had Ravatrix roots here, I think. Let's keep it this way. We know this works, and we know this hero is quite powerful. So that's what we get from the Ice Blast at the moment. But there's also, I think they added another Ice Blast hero. So if we go here and we do something like... Obviously, Sheena is mandatory. If you want to run multiple Ice Blast heroes to deal proper damage, you need Sheena. You could do Bledin as well, but that means you'll run in rather low damage composition, and you know, we know we can run something like that on the test on global servers, so I'm not gonna do this. I want to try, on the other hand, I think there's one more Ice Blast here. I think they added 2. Yeah, there we go. So Roberta. So let's see how Roberta fares to... No, not even Garfin. Let's run the new heroes, okay? Let's run the new team here, okay? Let's adjust the timings, so she will be in 20 seconds, so she's on 20 seconds as well. So everyone will be in 20, 11.7, 12 and a half, and 12 and a half, 14 and a half, 21. Okay, very basic timings. Let's just put equipment on Roberta. So we're gonna mimic Garfin's equipment. So if I can find Garfin's face, yeah. So yeah, Ravatrix roots. And let's put on Garfin equipment. So she's running this currently 89%. And we could use a little bit of crit rate here, but we'll keep it at 89 as well. So similar stats. Obviously, Garfin benefits better from it. Well, let's give it a go. Yeah, it's very sucky, that's true. I mean, that should have happened. That should be the priority for them. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But we won't find out till we get it, right? And I hope we get it sooner than later. Look at that. That Roberta is doing work as well. Double drop from, yeah, day one, that's true. Again, this really shows you how balanced Ice Blast is. Okay, obviously Beldel is way over the top, but even these teams, they have a chance, okay? These teams still do a lot of damage, and compare damage between all of them. Well, other teams don't have that luxury. It's either the exclusive hero or nothing. Thunderbolt, even Corrosion, Shadow, Aura. So yeah, all of these teams. No, I haven't tested the dungeons yet. So my goal today is to cover at least the Ice Blast plus something else. Well, I don't even know if they changed the dungeons, truth to be told. We didn't get any new dungeons, but, you know, just changes. Maybe some changes. They changed the dungeons quite a lot. Wild, Ice Blast, and Dauntless. Yes, I agree, especially with the new Dauntless hero. I believe this new Dauntless hero will be a beast. There's only one, it's an epic, but he sounds amazing. Oh, I actually didn't release the video yet. Yeah, I'll release the video with all the epic and rare heroes somewhere tomorrow. I got it ready, it's rendered. I just need to create a thumbnail for it, really. Didn't have time because I've been so busy today with all this testing, so yeah. 16 minutes video. So there we go, 144 million. It's solid. All of those Ice Blast teams are really solid. Very similar damage across the board. Obviously, different artifacts will change the outcome. Maybe even different set, but look at this. So we have two Beldel teams, and then we have everything around the same. So we can use epic and rare. We can use two epics, and we can use epic and legendary, and we are close. Now, obviously, this hero here, he has a chance to deal... Oh, no, he doesn't. Why was I thinking he is the AoE one? I don't know. Maybe I was actually confusing him with someone else. Yeah, I was confusing him with her. So we got her to deal AoE damage and also Sadic. So we have an option to play two epic heroes to deal AoE damage, not just a single target. So just for you, Ricky, I'm gonna walk you over the new hero, okay? I'm gonna read the skills for you because I didn't release the video yet. So that's him, okay, for Lorian. So he gives us 30% attack aura in City of the Trials. His passive has a 20% chance for all basic attacks to trigger a double hit, and every extra 1% attack speed will increase the trigger chance by 0.2, but the trigger chance is capped at 50%, so you can basically only get an extra 30% through the attack speed, okay? Now his battle skill is amazing. Let's read that through. So he strikes enemy twice, dealing 220 attack. Now, this skill is regarded as a basic attack, so he can double that, right? So it can be 4 times. And now he grants attack speed 1, 25%, to all Dauntless heroes, okay? That is amazing. That's on battle skill. So every 10 seconds, you will have a 5-second attack speed up. And if you give him some haste as well, that cooldown will be reduced, so you have a better upkeep, okay? That's for all your Dauntless heroes, okay? So that's amazing, but that's not all of it. So this here, this is I think like Sufa, isn't it? Strike enemy 4 times, each dealing this damage. So you can double that, right? This skill is regarded as basic attack, and the subsequent 5 times of basic attacks are guaranteed to trigger double hits. So after that, the 5 basic attacks are triggering double hits. So that's amazing. He sounds really powerful, so I'm looking forward to testing this as well, the Dauntless team, basically. So I think this is quite an outstanding epic hero. Everything else is like Medicore, except for the Ice Blast as well. The Salmon might be good as well, and this Poison hero will be probably strong. So yeah, okay, so that's it. I think this covers the Ice Blast team really, like, solid Ice Blast team. What should we do here? Okay, we can try the new Burn team, maybe. Maybe let's do that. We got like 2 new Burn heroes, like Erin as well. We have 2 legendary heroes, 2 Burn legendary heroes. So if we go here and we copy this team, I don't think we got anything else. Yeah, so let's copy this team. And let's boot those 2. So you'll be able to see Calvera in action, okay? We'll use this guy. I just love this guy. He's a horseman. We'll use... No, let's not go this road yet. We're gonna use, obviously, Ascetius. We want to see the proper fire team, right? So we're gonna use Ascetius as well. And we need someone to apply a lot of poison on the enemy. And I'm not sure if Carf is better, okay? I'm not sure if Carf or Beaks would be better here. I think he will be better because he can apply... Is it it? Yeah, he's got this, so let's try that. But that's a lot of melee heroes we're gonna have. And she's melee as well. you know what I'm saying, right? Oh, I'm not worried about the artifact. I'm worried about healing. Because both of them are melee, so they will run 5 there. So actually, let's do this. So we got a range hero now, okay? And scenario is enough, definitely. So we got a range hero. And if we have range hero, could we replace Fur Buff? Yeah, let's replace Fur Buff. I don't think we need Fur Buff here. I want to run those 3 melee heroes, okay? So if we run this, who else can I use to heal? We need some kind of healing here. Who is the fire with? Fire poison, amazing. So we can use Ogok. Because she's melee, okay? So I want to avoid melee. I'm already stacked with melee. So if we use... I mean, we could use Shielder. We could use someone like Adolphus as well. But since we have access to Cyril set, let's use Ogok. No, Blanca, I didn't test, because it's, you know, it's like level 1 Vortex, so there's not much testing. The team can survive 20 minutes. So, you know. But the team did 400 million, okay? This team here. 400 million. So we don't really care about timings. And I need to level up their skills, that's fine. So... because they should survive the whole battle. So if we do this... And... we should not die, okay? No, actually we can do this, I think. No. The team should not die at this stage. And... but we don't have Witch's Remain applier. Oh, but we can try a new artifact. No, no. Okay, I can't play him. I need Witch's Remain Applier. So I can put in Fur buff back again. And she's not good when it comes to Witch's Remain, because she actually takes the burn away. So, I mean, yeah, let's go with this. He will be our Witch's Remain applier. We don't need Carp, I believe. We can get away with this. Oh no, actually we can't. They'll... Oh, no, this should be enough. Let's see. Let's try this first. I want to see if we can keep enough burn stacks on the target for Ascetius to pill, to basically demolish. Obviously, the damage will not be as high because it's a burn team. Okay, so it's 8 p.m. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a giveaway. The giveaway that was supposed to happen on Twitch today, but sadly I can't stream on Twitch. I don't know what happened. So let's do that before we do this team, before we let them play, let them cook. Let me just set up timings quickly. So we'll go 20, 20, it's 20. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. They will survive. So we started with this, right? So we start with this at 12. We follow with this. It's 12 and a half. And follow with this at 13 seconds. This will be our timings. Okay, let's do. Hello, Michael. Let's do the giveaway. So where is the dice roller? Okay. Now let me see if you can see my screen. Screen share. There we go. Okay, so the rules are very simple. We're gonna go with the numbers below my line. Okay, put number between 1 and 10 to enter the giveaway. If you pick the correct number, then you're the winner. If there's more than one winner, then we're going to do a duck chase and, well, duck race, basically. That's the rule, okay? So go with the numbers. Remember, 1 to 10, only your first answer is taken into consideration. So don't bother writing 2 different digits. It will not matter. So far, which are the top 2 legendary heroes for Season 4? I can't really tell because I couldn't test all of them yet. But what I like the most at the moment is definitely the exclusive Cat, who seems really powerful. Sadly, I don't think I'll be able to test him and see his true potential. But yeah, he looks good. And I'm not gonna lie, but I quite like the new Thunderbolt hero as well. And a few good epics, which we found out today. So that's pretty much it. There's more testing to be done. There are cool heroes. There are heroes with an amazing, unique abilities, I would say. And that's why I like the kitty. The kitty is like a game changer. Yeah, the poison epic looks really strong. It's like small Lothier, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do as well. Okay, I give everyone a couple more minutes. So while this is all happening, let's gear up the team. I'll give you all like a minute or two. And so let's put a little bit of equipment, at least on the healers. So we got horn there. We don't really need stuff here, but we're just gonna put it on because why not, right? And I can go offensive on him as well. Oh, he doesn't need any accuracy. I totally forgot about it, but we're just gonna put Shina's equipment because why not, right? Okay, let's finish the giveaway now. Where are these? Chat and this. Okay, so let's finish it. Oh, Astrea, I'll take your answer. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So there we go. He slept. Let's do this. So let's roll the dice. 10 die. And we got number 6. So number 6 is the winner today. Sorry, that's number 6. That is the winner. Okay, and we got a few of them. So let's do the duck race. Duck race. What's this? Names, edit list. Okay, so let's see who we got. None of them, obviously. Okay, let's remove those names. Leaftrish or Leaftershig. That's your first answer, so you're on. Mitch, that's your first answer, so you're on. Oh, Astria! Lucky you. Yeah, I said I will take that answer into equation. So you're the last one. Okay, so we got 3 ducks. Let's just confirm. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's us. Let's set up 1 minute. Let's set it and let's start. Good luck, everyone. Okay, 7 seconds, 5, us 3. Oh, come on. He's going to win it. He's going to win it all. There you go, Astria, the last one to enter. The first one on the finish line. Yeah, your 3 6s don't count, real biscuit. Well done, Astria. Okay, so I can't reach out to you on Twitch because I can't stream on Twitch, sadly. I don't know why it's not working, so I need to do it on Discord. Can you send me a message on Discord? Okay, let me close this chat. Okay, so 2 Heli Light dice going your way, Iris. Where are you? Can you send me a message because I am in the streamer mode? So I can't really see names. I can only see the first letter. There's no many Y's, but you know, it's better if you just send me a message so I can see you moving to the top. Okay. Here you go. There's a code for you. 2 Heliolite dice plus some other goodies. Enjoy. Hopefully it will be useful once we get to this. Okay, so let's get this team rolling now. So we got Ascetius here. We'll have Durham with the Witches Remain. I mean, we could use Carve, but I think we'll have enough burn. Really. So I think this is the set for the accuracy-based one. So the second Witches Remain, I was supposed to talk about it. So the second Witches Remain are quite hard to pull off, but they're there. They're available, okay? So which one was it? There we go. Okay, so when the wearer releases an ultimate skill and the enemy resists the inflicted debuff, there's a 100% chance to apply defense penalty on the enemy for 10 seconds instead. This take cannot be resisted and takes only effect once every 12 seconds. So that's what's important. We can't build accuracy, but we will build full attack, as you can see. So basically we don't need resistance to apply it, but with him we want the burn, right? We want the burn to be applied as well. So yeah. Nice one. Thank you, Konstantin, and good luck. I got him, Iris. Ricky, I got him. Yeah, it's weird poison or burn hero, but we can also use it on supports. So if you are using what's his name, for example, I don't know, like, this is not going to be the best example, okay? But if you're using Elminster and you don't need the attack penalty or the accuracy, you can use this artifact to apply defense penalty 2 instead. And you can also have Witches Remain on another hero and basically rotate that. So you'll have 2 defense down constantly. And I think this will become a meta eventually, okay? So this is what will become meta. Obviously, this is level 1, okay? This is level 1 Temporal Vortex, but I'm still building them for level 4, okay? So I'm still going for this accuracy, for this 230 accuracy. That's the goal here. So keep that in mind. Because once I build them and I get to level 4, I don't need to redo the equipment. So yeah, let's get Ascetius fixed. So for Ascetius, we're gonna go with the artifact. I don't have Ascetius, but I just want to see how this new guy performs compared to other legendary heroes. So obviously this is a single target damage, so it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be the best, but Where's his gunlet? There it is. It will give us an idea if we compare it with other heroes. And how useful that hero can be, really. Plan, offensive one. Yeah, so we're gonna use that. Does he gain any crit? Nope. Okay, so we can go for crit damage in attack. Okay, a little bit crit rate, that's fine. Can get it. Oh, triple roll. Really? No, let's look for something else. Let's not get triple roll. That's not bad. Yeah, let's get this. And we can get crit damage, crit rate. Nope. So crit damage here as well. So it's like a weird Ogok with no accuracy. Does it work on? No, it doesn't work on battle skill. It has to be the ultimate. That's the catch, basically. To not make it OP, okay? We don't want to make it too OP. And now him, okay. So hold on. I think this gives... Oh no, Morale gives us just the attack. And this gives us the crit damage up. And this. Okay, so we're basically boosting Ascetius' damage as much as possible through these supports. And he is alignment based. But we still want to apply the burn, okay? We want to apply the burn as much as possible. So we're looking for accuracy here. So, I mean, Clepsydra is a good choice, right? It's always a good choice. But what else? No, we're going to be on the rotation, so we don't need to. Oh, this might be interesting already. Well, let's go with this. Okay, let's go with something really powerful. Oh no. Oh no, we need to do some summons. They gave us 100,000 Essence of Creation, and they think that's enough to test everything. It's not even close. So that's why you see everyone is pulling, because we need Essence of Creation to level up artifacts. And look at this! An exclusive hero! Exclusive hero out of 5. And so far, I got like six copies of him, and only 2 of the Kitty Cat. So he's like Stagamuffin of the exclusive heroes. Oh man, I'm getting a lot of Felicibeta. I'm getting a lot of coconuts. Yeah, let's get like 30 something thousand so we can level up 2 artifacts at least. See again. Oh wow. Okay, I think I need... Okay, that should be enough. It's like 17,000 per artifact. Yeah, when you try to pull him, it will never happen. So probably on global, it will not happen. But okay, so who are we trying to level up? This dude. Okay, so yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, we need that accuracy. Let's go with this. Actually, I should have a set ready for this. Okay, so I'll need to test what's better, attack or enlightenment on him, because that's another thing. We could go with something totally different, right? With different build. So yeah, let's keep it at this. I mean, he does 450 and then does derivative damage, so maybe we don't build him with crit rate. Let's build him with the enlightenment set. Again, it might be something similar to Carve when the enlightenment set is not the best. Because he only does this derivative damage here. He doesn't do it here. And doesn't do it here. But I think his attack might be also a percentage of his attack might be going there. So let's do this. Okay, let's not build him with crit rate, crit damage. Let's build him like Flora. Those two heroes have a different what's it called? A different inspiration. Their inspiration is totally different than the generic one most heroes have, you know? And that's why we are assuming this. Yes, he does apply burn quite a lot. Every couple seconds he applies burn here. With his passive. So I think that's our team. And the timings, yeah, let's try this. Yeah, I don't think we even need Durham, but we were at 9 stacks, so let's see how many stacks we can get. 10. You don't have Arrakis, the epic hero. It's the only epic you miss. Oh wow, okay. What do you mean Durham doesn't apply burn? So I'm in season 4 soon, and I don't have what is called Catherine. Yeah, but we're not using him to apply burn with the ultimate. We're using him to apply burn with his battle skill mainly, and I think the horse is enough to apply the 10 stacks anyway. Okay, so 187 million, so more than low rarity, more than these Ice Blast teams, but way less than that. Sorry, what was the damage? 180. $187, thank you. See, my short-term memory is terrible. Okay, so let's try the same team, right? But let's build Durham differently. I'm afraid it might not be enough burn coming from him. Yeah, that might not be enough. Just him alone. So maybe but then we don't have anyone to apply, which is remains, really. Yeah, but if I build car with this... Oh, right. Yeah, I could do that, but then again... I'll need someone else to apply burn, so yeah, let's do that. Yeah, exactly. So let's do this new artifact here. But the thing is, the boss... I don't think we can do it on this level. Because remember, I have 50 accuracy from this, right? And the boss requires 35, so I will apply it. Because it's low level. Oh man, that's a shame. But yeah, that's one idea there, right? This will work. Okay, so let's try the other hero. Okay, let's switch these things. Let's replace him with the new hero here. Okay, let's play the same setup, but just with a different hero. And yeah, exactly. Let's keep it. I know he's not applying a lot, but let's do that. And then, what does he do? Okay, burn with basic attacks. So we don't need to build him with accuracy if he's got that as well. So we can build him with something maybe like... Oh, but I already wasted resources. It's annoying. So he is legendary hero, so let's use this artifact. Yeah, I can't build him without accuracy because I have enough accuracy. So I just need to build him with like accuracy, okay? But that's not enough. I need accuracy elsewhere. But let's leave it at this. Let's not min-max too much. He's got low attack though, very low attack. But once we get to the max level, we will do this. So again, we'll start with this. This one doesn't matter. They will survive anyway. We do it at 13. Just so we can compare if Ascetius damage did go up or not. So how many stacks Ascetius is going to have? 8 at this time. Ten at this. Okay, so yeah, we have a chance to get to 10 stacks. No problem. Oh wow, look at his damage. That's barely any damage. Wow, I'm disappointed. But I mean, even if equipment is bad, it's still lower than Scenario. I think the issue is the defense ignore that he has. Because he should be ignoring a lot of defense, but the boss is low level. So the boss is only level 1. So he has low stats already. So the defense ignore doesn't really work well. I mean, the team still does solid, well, not even solid damage. Can't say anything positive about this. So let's read what he does, okay? So he does damage at the start, and when burn inflicted on enemy expires or is dispelled, he gains a sparkle, okay? Sparkle grants him damage reduction and make him ignore 3% of the target defense. So he should be ignoring 90% of the target defense. He's got 60% chance for basic attacks to apply burn. He gains 25% healing, and the enemy who possesses the most attacks of burn grants the same amount of sparkle to him, and then he deals 500% damage to the burn enemy. He deals damage around himself to nearby enemies, and if they possess burn, he gains 20% attack. The burn inflicted by Firestone ignores. Okay, so it's not like he's got a lot of damage to do. I mean, 500 and 620, that still should out damage. He doesn't have equipment. What happened to his equipment? Hey, I put equipment on him. I put equipment on it, didn't I? This one. This is what I did. Yeah, maybe I loaded the gear instead of saving it. Man. And I posted that on Discord. I probably loaded it. Save. Does he have equipment now? Yes, he does. Let's try it again. Okay. We're there. We're there. Now look at this. Well, without equipment, the kitty cat has out-damaged the fur buff. That's good. But yes, once I get to the higher levels, once I get to level 4, I will replace Durham with the Horseman, and I will do the Crouch so we can apply defense down, okay? Can't do it now because no matter what I do, I have more accuracy than I need. So the boss will never resist it. So that's what we're gonna do. But then again, I'm afraid without Durham and without the Horseman having enough accuracy, we won't apply enough defense penalty. That's my worry. And no, sorry, not defense penalty, not enough burn. That is my worry. Right, I'll be right back. It shouldn't take long. Okay, so imagine if we didn't have that 10 speed up, I will need to run 20 minutes fights to test the damage, because some heroes like Rook scale with the time as well. So to compare Rook's damage, I will need to survive 20 minutes. I could do 10, but that's not gonna do Rook, you know, favor. But yeah, there we go. So 171 million. So despite this doing a little bit more damage than without equipment, hold on. So 171 million. Okay, so when it comes to the total damage done, this guy is better, because obviously he gives us boost. He's given everyone this attack increase, which is good, right? There's no new wild heroes. So damage-wise, he's definitely better, but team-wise, he is more useful, okay? So that's what we got. So we're gonna go with him, right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust and remove Ascetius. So there's a new hero in the town that is supposed to be the damage dealer for this team, for Burn team, okay? So we can run Ascetius again to compare, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to use Ascetius in this team, which will run similarly. And then we're gonna use the other burn hero, the new burn hero. Obviously, this is a single target, which will not really show us the power of these new heroes, because they are AoE oriented, but at least we can try, okay? So, yeah, him. We can go with Ravatry Rooks. It's still amazing. Excuse me. Although we could try this artifact as well. This one is doing work, okay? The crit damage is powerful with this one. Okay, so there we go. Crit damage. Let's basically use Ascetius equipment here. Okay, crit damage is quite low, although, but we'll have a lot of attacks, so let's try this. Luckily for us, he also have a very useful aura, so we can use it. And the same here, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. We start with this, followed by that, 12 and a half. And him at 13, 14, oops, 14 and a half, 21 and a half. Okay, so easy peasy lemon squeezy, we can do this. Let's see how he performs. Because yeah, there's two options. You can build a team around the damage and use the other new burn hero, or boost the damage of your main damage source. So Ascetius, Arrakis, we know those heroes do well when it comes to the damage. So you can see the damage of the Horseman is lower, well, very close to Durham's damage, right, in this case. But overall, he provides more buffs to the team. That morale buff is quite high. So if we slow down the fight, and go to the buffs, we can see that he's already got 20 morale, 20 morale, and 20 morale here. So we already have 20% permanent attack up, which for the long fight like this is really helpful. I haven't tested any supports yet when it comes to epic heroes. So at the moment I'm trying the new damage sources, see if they are an improvement. And yeah, we found very good Ice Blast heroes. As again, Ice Blast team is like the most balanced one. No, Garius will not be a replacement for Scenarial in Season 4 because Scenarial is in a different affinity. Unless you talk about Season 3. So Radiance, Lightning... Oh, okay, yeah. So you definitely can try Garius. Sorry, I'm tired, I misread it. So Garius with the staff will work on Vortex. I think Garius Ardref will be your best bet. Yes, Ozan, 10 speed on Vortex. Now I finally have the will to test Vortex properly, you know? That's big. Yes, and remember that Scenario also does damage when Garius doesn't. So look at my Scenario here. Scenario alone is doing 10 million damage. That is 10 million that Garius will not do. Garius will be in the through buffs damage, maybe a little bit more. So, you know, you're losing that 10 million if you use Garius. So, this is quite interesting, right? As we know, Ice Blast is supposed to be the single target team. I've done 139 million here. Look at this. This is basically what this Ice Blast team is doing. Obviously, I'm using more legendary heroes here. It's nice. It's really nice that this burn team can do solid damage. And now let's try the new burn hero. So she works a little bit different, okay? She constantly consumes the burn. So she might not fit into this team. And she definitely doesn't fit into a team that uses Ascetius, because her passive will remove 3 stacks of burn to deal extra damage, okay, on all of her skills. So that's worrying. And let's actually move her here. Oh, Nathaniel is good on Vortex as well. Yeah, Nathaniel is solid. So yeah, let's use Ravatrix roots again. Basically, we're going to use the same equipment again, so the stats don't change much. The scaling on those heroes is the same. I don't think she does derivative damage. She's not enlightenment based. Nope. Okay. Yeah, so the main issue here though is we lost an aura, so that alone will mean we're losing a lot of damage. Okay, but let's give it a go. Let's see what damage we'll end up with. Oh, no timings. Okay. Yeah, as I expected, she's constantly removing the burn, so her damage will be way lower. We can't build the stacks, maybe if we used Carve instead of Durem in that case. Then yeah, then maybe. We need two heroes that apply a lot of burn to utilize her, and that will be like Carve and Biggs, I would say. But I don't think this will do more damage than what other heroes can do, because if you remember the Arrakis, Arrakis did a lot of damage on his own. He was ahead of the Horseman. The Horseman is doing similar damage to her here, because she just can't keep up. Maybe in a team when we can have 4 burn heroes like the end game boss in Season 3, she would do a lot of damage, but otherwise we can't keep up with the burn. Okay, so there we go. 124 million damage. That's not terrible. For a team that is AoE oriented, I'll take it. 20 million difference here though. But yeah, there's our burn, okay? Maybe let's try and replace... Yeah, but I can't do it until we get... Oh no! No, no, no. That's what we want. We want save here. And I need to change timings again. Okay, so that's the team. And now I want to edit lineup. I have an idea here, okay? That's a little bit different to what we've done so far. So we're gonna make him as the main damage dealer, okay? So he will wear this equipment. Okay, and we don't want this. We want to use... No, actually we want this, but so we can drop this. But sadly, that's the only gloves that I have. Right, so he will be at 80% crit rate now, and we can boost it, obviously. So 83, and I don't think we got anything here. So if we go attack crit rate, wow, I got like no crit rate rune whatsoever. That's terrible. So let's keep him at this, okay? So we save this and we build her with witches remain, okay? Does she apply edit burn? Only through here, okay. Still can't use any aura, so she will start at 12. Let's try this. I can't run the new artifact because the boss is only level 1 and he will never resist, because I only need 35 accuracy and the psychic core gives me 50. So I can't use this artifact until I get to like level 3. But that's the idea. No, I haven't seen new dungeons yet. I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow. The new dungeons are not my priority. First, I want to see if these heroes are worth pulling for, and you know, I only have 1 week to find out their worth. But yeah, so the idea behind this team is we're not really using heroes that explode the burn, so she can use it, and we're using 2 heroes to apply burn, really. So I want to see if the damage will increase. If not, then it's not worth it, really. Because all of the tests are done on Vortex 1, so if I change to Vortex 2, I'll need to rerun everything to compare. I saved the damage, by the way, but there's no point of me doing that until I get to Vortex 3 or 4, really. Yeah, exactly, so that's why I want to see if it's worth pulling here. Because if the Oak Blossom comes few days or even a week or 2 later, after Season 2 banner finishes, I definitely want to pull there. Because Remember, we have a chance to get legendary heroes from a limited hero pool. So if we look at the poison heroes, for example, we have Lothier and we have Rook. So that's 2 heroes. We have Whisk and we have Sacredia. That's at up to 4 heroes, 4 legendary heroes. Obviously, we got a lot of supports and etc. So the hero pool might be like 25 heroes. So getting that exclusive hero will have a low chance, but still a chance. And getting heroes like Twitch that I don't own, that's still good. However, I'm not gonna pull in a pool of poison heroes. I'm considering pulling into the fire pool, because I want Flora and I want Ascetius. Because Ascetius is totally bonkers. He's totally OP hero. I'm not gonna lie. So I want him. And maybe I'm also considering pulling into the Frost team, because getting heroes like Vitar for PvP or Baldel will be really useful. Side question, do they give you 30 teams to save as default on test server? No, Archmedian, they don't. I only have 15 teams, so this is why usually I do 2 teams and then record a video, like 2 different affinities. So yeah, it's 118 million, so yeah, definitely not. She's not a good option unless we build her with teams that are constantly applying burn, okay? Then she becomes a viable option, but yeah, I wouldn't say from this, okay? So let's see what else, what other damage dealers we got. So yeah, obviously she's a PvP oriented hero. There's no point of me testing her in Vortex. We got those heroes, so she is a healer, okay? Again, PvP oriented. She might be a good option for Vortex if you want to play teams like Shadow, but I wouldn't worry too much. Perseus, again, he doesn't provide any healing. He has this skill that works, okay? So I'm just gonna show you guys what I mean, and it works on the bosses. So the skill the Perseus does is reduces the damage of enemies, okay? So if we look at how much damage is being done at the start of the battle, yes, it does. It's actually going to be meta, I think, run into defense down, especially with the mythic equipment as well. So look at the damage we're getting here. So we're getting 497 damage, right? If we speed it up, remember the boss is gaining 5% extra damage after this, so he should be doing more damage to us. But with this skill, he's doing 435, so he's doing less damage now, right? And when we get to the next one, now we're at max stacks, he's doing even less damage, okay? So if we could, at this level, we could bring just 1 healer and 3 damage dealers, we could survive the whole battle and the boss wouldn't do much. But on the higher levels, since he doesn't provide shields or heals, we won't use a tank like that on the Vortex. We want 2 healers, okay? And this is why Ice Blast team in Season 2 was so good, and why Rook and everyone else is good, because we are making sure the team survives till 200 stacks, so we don't even need immortality here. But yeah, he's got a use case, definitely, even on dungeons, right? If we play on if we use him in dungeons and we reduce the boss's damage by boss's attack by 30%, that is quite significant. Okay, so we got a new aura hero. Let's build a Radiance team. He's the same, okay? He doesn't provide any healing, etc. So we won't be using him in the Vortex. So yeah. Oh, and Percunte, right? So that's what I'm interested in. But let's build Aura team, okay? First of all. So let's build the current good team. It's not ideal, right? But let's build this. So we're gonna use Ardrev and Garius here. We're gonna use Amon Lydia. We're gonna use Danthia. And we're gonna use, as I said, Garius. There's an idea, okay? So basically this. And then the third damage dealer is optional, and I would go with her. The reason why I would go with her is she gives 20% attack up to all allies, and that's quite useful, okay? Yeah, that's perfect. So this is the team I would build if I were playing Aura. We could go for Fiohiem, but she's got nerfed, and that nerf is quite significant, so her damage is way lower. And we're gonna use Ardrath with Witches Remain as well, because this team sadly suffers with this. When it comes to Witches Remain applier, Aura team doesn't really have anyone good. So yeah. So the idea here is we're gonna use this team and then replace her with the new legendary hero to see how this performs. And I quite like that we got reset here. We don't need to go all the way back to the event menu. So that's quite cool. That's a good quality of life change for me. Now this team will be a little bit harder to build, okay, because of Ardrath and her being the Witches Remain applier. Sorry, did I miss something? So the Rook team is doing 400 million. Yeah, Linkle is useless and you can't replace Diantha. There's no one else who can do what Diantha does. She's quite crucial, similar to Sheena and Lorenfield, okay? So sadly, if you don't have her, there's no point of building this. I mean, you can build it, but your damage will be way, way lower. Sorry, so Ardrath, Witches Remain applier. If I can find Witches Remain. Okay, so there we go. And we will use accuracy, preferably with skill haste and attack speed. If we can find something like this, we're home, okay? This is a perfect rune for her. We don't need too much defense on her. Enlightenment, oh wow. Okay, but we don't have any other rune. So that's good. Again, we're gonna run this, well, we're not. We don't need her to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run defense. And we want the skill haste set. So there's two, I believe. So we got definitely the emissary. So that's the skill haste set. So let's look for defense and accuracy here. And same here. Now we want the other set. Monolith's Blessing, exactly. We can go with this. Oh, actually, no. It's a little bit different. A little bit different build I need to do here. Okay, well, let's go with this. So defense and accuracy. We can't get accuracy, so that's okay. We don't care about any other stuff then. Well, unless we get good runes. If we get good runes, we don't need to worry about attack speed set as well. And maybe we'll get accuracy, a lot of accuracy, so this will help with rune. We could remove that rune now. And here we'll go for defense, and again, skill haste, attack speed. If we can get something like that, that would be amazing. But we don't, so let's go for attack speed. If I go attack speed here, I don't need to get runes with what's it called? Haste. Okay, so below 15 seconds is good. So that's our Ardrath. Let's build Garius quickly. Garius is easy to build. We use the staff. Let's use just like... Oh, I forgot I can use Cyril sets as well. Oh man. Yeah, totally forgot about that. But obviously that comes when we are min-maxing. Because I could use Cyril set on Duram and everything else to boost the damage of the team as well, okay? So I totally forgot we have access to Cyril set. So yeah, we're going for this Horn Tank. I got a little bit extra accuracy here, but again, it doesn't matter. He's going to survive just fine, so we go for defense and defense here. Okay, 4,500 defense. That's plenty. Let's save this team. Okay, main damage. Oh no, we need to pull. We need to salmon. Yeah, salmon just a little bit. Okay, let's do that. It's weird that I don't like salmoning. Because it's test server, there's no enjoyment here. But we need to get the artifact leveled. And that's quite annoying. I don't know why they only give us like 100,000 Essence of Creation. That's less than 10 legendary artifacts, really. Yes, okay, I like him. I would love to get him on global. What time is it? Okay, so another half an hour. So let's get this done. Yes, Dave Smith, you missed the giveaway. It happened an hour and a half ago. Oh, sorry, someone tagged me on Discord. Yeah, I need to rewatch the football. No spoilers. I think quite a lot of people are actually watching football today, so I wouldn't expect them being on my stream, you know. Oh, I'm not chasing any hero. I just need Essence of Creation to level up artifacts. That's the sad part about test server. You never have enough Essence of Creation. So you need to do this boring salmon sessions constantly. So basically I'm hoping for as many legendary and epic dupes rather than the rare ones. Okay, do we have 34,000? Yeah, okay, so we got enough for 2 artifacts if we need 2 artifacts. So let's go back here. So there's our Aura team. Okay, so she's actually built totally different, okay? We don't want any crit rate on her. But sadly, this has crit rate. Now let's go with this. I know it's less, but... I'll test different sets as well. Okay, I'm just using this set because I've been using it on almost all of them. So that's what we want from Amon Lydia. We want this set. She doesn't need crit rate. She needs the crit damage. And this, whenever I don't need it, I'm getting it. So yeah, that's one way. Huh. Not getting too much crit damage there. I only have one glove, right? Remember, only one glove. Maybe tomorrow I will run a little bit dungeons on auto when I'm away with kids to see if I can get better equipment. Oh, why do I always do that? Do we have an offensive one? I think we do. We have this attack. Yeah, there we go. So, Dianthia. Oh wow, okay, it's not translated. Yeah, I don't know how to build her, truth to be told. Like, I like these wings. Let's use the already leveled artifacts. Let's build her offensively as well. Wings are crap. Probably they are crap on anyone beside Amon Lydia if you don't have Amon Lydia's exclusive artifacts. So let's do that. Let's do crit down. Oh man, that sucks. So let's do attack percentage then. And then we got her. So we can build her offensively as well, and we can actually even get this. Yeah, because they not consume much. They only consume this in the blaze state. So if they are outside the blaze state, the wings are not working. Really, so that's terrible. Oh, she's an epic hero actually, so we can use this on her. Oh, Amon Lydia, she's using everything. So let's go. Yeah, as I said, I don't have gloves here, so I need to go with the crit raid ones, okay? So we will have more crit rate than we need, really. Was this only one? Oh, it's more. Okay, good. Oh, terrible. Terrible roll. Okay, did I set time? Set no, I didn't. So okay, this is going to be a little bit of there will be a little bit of randomness here because it all depends if Ardrev has enough attack speed to apply this attack down. So I might actually go with more attack speed than haste. As you can see, she does apply it, so that's good. Oh, yeah, I know Real Biscuit 6-6, but we don't care about that right now. The team will survive 20 minutes no matter what we do. 10 speed. Oh, man. Good shout. So when it comes to the timing for the defensive heroes, we don't really care because they will survive all this anyway. Well, Real Biscuit, that would be true in few cases, but if I do it with Rook, Rook damage is not linear. His damage goes through the roof the longer the fight takes. But with the 10 speed, I just prefer to run it. Takes less effort than doing the math. And I know the math doesn't take a lot of effort, but during the fight I can do something else. It doesn't take 10 minutes anymore, it takes like 2-3 minutes, so... I'm getting hungry. After this fight, we're gonna change this epic hero and bring in the new legendary one. And I'll go grab something to eat while the fight is on. And then we will, I think, conclude it for today and see you all back tomorrow. I don't think there's more than one aura hero added. I think they added only one. And obviously at this level, I can't really test supports because nothing dies. That's the thing. Oh, although, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe something will die. at least this team is taking damage. New Lego clones want... Oh, but we're talking about different legendary hero. It's not the one that clones. The one that clones is a support. It's not an aura hero. Oh, wow. Yeah, someone died with a minute left. But that's obviously because of Ardref. The Ripley is not the best skill for Radiance only teams. Yeah, as you can see. So Dianfa has died, okay, but we still managed to do 150 million, which is on par with the low level, what is it called? Low level Ice Blast teams, okay, so 149 million. But we could score 150 if I build Ardref differently, or even if I change the timings. But since I do it at 9.2, this runs out at 19.2, so even if I change this timing, it wouldn't matter, because we're using Ardref for the defense down instead of boost and heal in here. So let's do this again and just change the lineup. Let's put in the new aura hero. Is it only one they added? Yes, they added only one new aura hero, and that's this cat. Let's see if the cat will increase the team's damage. Okay, and she's range as far as I remember. And she won't be timed. Her passive is... her ultimate is quite unique. So since it's going to hit only one target, she will recover 40% ultimate energy every time she casts it. Of course we can, it's just the developers that have to apply it. I don't think there's any changes to the experience needed. Yeah, I can't use roots on her. I mean, I could, but it's not gonna benefit me in any way. Let's try wings, because she will be recovering energy quite often, okay? So she will be casting this. But she's not gonna consume it, because she only consumed it in the blaze. I wasted this resource again. Okay, I think we're gonna switch these artifacts. Yeah, I'll need to do some summons again. Oh man. Not really happy about that. She is going to be the damage dealer. Definitely more damage than Dianfa will do, hopefully. So again, we don't need much crit rate here. Oh, we don't have any, so maybe we have crit damage and attack percentage, yeah. What? Yeah, let's just get this. I'll farm more equipment tomorrow because I'll need it. Yeah, we need to do summons. I need the pipe for this team now, to boost that hero's damage as well. So I only need to do like 100 summons. Yeah, that's the issue with the wings. The description only works when you consume the aura energy, and we will be out of the blaze state because Dianfa is not enough alone to keep us in that blaze state constantly, especially with Amon Lydia be quiet in it as well. Ooh, my first double today. I've done like over 1,000 salmons, and that's my first double salmon, which is amazing to see. Okay, we need like 16k. Can I wear her set? Which set was it? Can't, because Amon Media is everywhere, all over the place. Oh, okay, so she's got a very useful aura as well, and timings. Okay, let me grab something to eat while this fight goes on. You're right, I was supposed to put that new aura hero on auto. So we're gonna run it on auto afterwards as well. Thank you, Real Biscuit. I think the first place is already decided because we're not gonna have any more tournaments. Unless you mean the activity, and the activity doesn't really matter. Yeah, activity doesn't really matter. So I'm not really I don't even know who's what. I think Minutemen will win probably. Depending if the players are still playing, because you know, like me, I don't even do anything in the game. Sorry, almost take Garry's off timer. Yeah, I could do that as well, but since we're dying, we're gonna keep dying. Did I use defensive aura last time? I'm just getting tired, so this will be like the last run, and I'll just go. Okay, so let's see if Dianfa dies 1 minute left on the clock. That's what she's done 2 times already. Okay, but yeah, we can see this is more Ice Blast damage, okay? Well, the Garfin Ice Blast, not the Baldel Ice Blast. And yeah, she dies at around, well, a little bit later this time around, but she dies, so that's okay. 150 million, not too bad. But the thing is, we do 195 million with her and without her. So what's the point of bringing her in when we can use this hero with Ravatrix Roots? We don't need to go for this new artifact. Again, obviously these damages will look different when I start playing with equipment. So that's what I wanted to see, right? I wanted to build the teams today, and tomorrow we're gonna start adjusting the equipment. But it tells us a story, okay? So Rook is still doing tremendous damage. Baldel is good, 240 million. That's still behind Rook quite significantly. But yeah, she can definitely dish out damage. The new guy helps a little bit, not much, but does. If you don't have Baldel, then you're looking at the mid-range of 150 million, and you can play it totally differently, but still Shina is required, okay? You want Shina to get the crystals for your damage dealers. No matter what damage dealers you bring, you will do good damage as long as you have Shina. Burn team actually does really well. I mean, compared to running cheap Ice Blast, you can use Ascetius if you have, right? You can use the more expensive burn team to get more damage down than the cheap Ice Blast, but you'll never achieve what Baldel is doing, and that's good because this team is more AoE oriented. If you don't have Ascetius, then your burn team will do less damage, right? But it's still comparable with these Ice Blast teams, especially with the lower end Ice Blast team, 139. Sadly, the new hero is not really good option unless you run like 2 burn appliers. But if you run 2 burn appliers, you're gonna lose the big buffs here from those 2 heroes, okay? And they are quite mandatory. Aura, again, you need an exclusive hero to compete with the non-exclusive Ice Blast. And the difference between this Kareth and Shyla is just meaningless, like the same amount of damage you can do, and mainly because she boosts the damage of Amon Lydia, and Amon Lydia is still the main source of the damage done by this Aura team. So that's the summary basically of what happened in the past 2 hours and 3 hours. Wow, okay. So I've been streaming for long today, 3 plus 6, that's 9 hours I've done today. So that will be me done for today. I'll release few videos tomorrow, and I'll be back streaming in the evening. Hopefully I'll manage to fix the Twitch and YouTube streams, so I can stream on both platforms. I'll try to play with it during the day, so you might see some notification that I am online, but until it's the evening, I will not, okay? It will just be me playing around and trying to fix the issue with the servers, because I like streaming on both platforms, because obviously some people don't like YouTube, some don't like Twitch, so yeah, that helps a lot. So yeah, thank you all for staying with me today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye.